Hello there. In this video, I'll show you how to create your very first AI agent. You'll be able to use the agent to send personalized emails to the customers who have previously purchased from your store to announce the arrival of a new product. So you'll have a list of customers, can be hundreds or even thousands of customers who have previously purchased from your store. And you'll want to send an email to them when you introduce a new product. So this agent will be able to do that for you. So we need these 4 tools to be able to achieve the purpose of this video. We need the data source. This is where the information is going to come from. So basically, we need the list of the customers. So we are going to have a very simple list with 3 columns, the name, the email, and the last purchase made by the customer. So the last purchase indicates the type of the product or the product the customer purchased. Then we need the reasoning layer of the agent. And this is the decision maker or the brain. So this is the AI provider. So we're going to use a DeepSeek. Then apart from that, we need the action tool. The action tool here is going to be the email provider that will be sending the messages now to your customers. So we're going to use a Gmail. Then we need now the orchestrator, which is going to all these tools together. So it connects the data source, which is our first tool. Then it connects the reasoning layer, which is the AI. It connects the action tool, which is going to be the Gmail. So for this case, we are going to use N8N, which is free. So if you come here and search for N8N, just expand this. So it's n8n.io. You'll be able to get your account for free. It's going to last for 14 days before they request you to opt for the paid version. So just click on get started if you don't have an N8N account and follow the instructions, and you'll be able to create your N8N platform or dashboard. For my case, I have a self-hosted version. I purchased a VPS and hosted it myself, so I'm able to use it as long as I want for now, because I don't have to make payments to the N8N providers. But of course, I'll have to be making payments for the server or the VPS and also for the domain. I also have a video on the channel on how to host it from your local machine and make it available over the internet. So I'll leave the link in the description of this video if you want to try out to host it in your local machine, so that even if you have 14 days expire, you'll be able to use your free version from your machine to just test out some stuff. So from here, I'm going to head to the N8N platform that I have created for myself. That is, I have self-hosted. So I'll just search for N8N. It's this n8n.edgeautomation.site. So that is my self-hosted N8N. This will not be accessible to you because it only allows 1 credential, so it's only accessible to me. So the first thing I'll need to do is to create a workflow. So a workflow is now going to glue our tools together. So click on create a new workflow. Let's give it a few seconds to do that. And it has created and also given it a name, my workflow 14. But I can call it AI agent. There, it's going to be successfully saved when you on any space around here. So this is the first section to create your tool, the first tool. In N8N, these tools are known as nodes. So create it or configure it from here, or you can click on this other plus button on the top right of your screen. So I'll just click on add first step. And my first step is going to be a tool known as the AI agent. So I'll just search for AI agent, which is this first tool here. So it opens this window, and the AI agent requires these items to be added. You need the chat model, which is now going to be our AI provider. So it can be DeepSeek, it can be OpenAI. Then we need the memory. If you want to create a like a context for your agent, but for this case, we are going to get all the data from the Google Sheets, and we don't need like a continuous chatting or communication between the AI and the client. So get the data from the Google Sheets, and we send the messages based on the data that we get from the Google Sheets. So don't need a memory for now. Then the tools, this is where we are going to list the Google Sheets. That is our data source. We are also going to list our action tool, which is Gmail. So before we do that, we need first to get our chat model, which is the AI provider. Just search for DeepSeek. So DeepSeek chat model. So click on that. And inside here, you need a credential to connect to DeepSeek. So this one you need actually to make a payment, but it's very affordable because I remember purchasing like a package of $5, and it has lasted for like the last 4 months. Been able to use it to test out stuff. It's not depleted yet. Let me show you. So I'll just search for api.-docs.deepseek.com. Just zoom this. So if I visit that and click on DeepSeek platform, realize that I still have like $4.6 remaining, and I have used this for very long to do the testing. So you need to visit this platform.deepseek.com, then usage, and you'll be able to make a purchase of at least $5. Then after you've made your payment, you can click on API keys and get a new key. I'll call it agent 1. Then I'll create my API key. So it's not secure to display your key publicly like this, but after recording the video, I'm going to delete it. So there are no security concerns at all. So I'll copy the key, then go to my N8N workflow and create new credential, then paste my key and save. So it means that DeepSeek is added to my agent. After doing that, I'll click on the dark space here. Then let me just zoom back so that I have enough everything. Select that and drag it there. So I'll come back and click on the 3 dots, then open this again. Then I'll come to this area here and select on define below. So source for the prompt or a user message, I'll define it here. So what I've done is that I created a prompt that will instruct my AI to perform the activities that I want. So let me just zoom this and read it out loud so that you understand what prompt is supposed to do. So I'm telling the AI that my agent that you are an AI marketing assistant. You have access to the Google Sheet with the customer data, and the data is name, email, and last purchase. And you also have access to a Gmail account to send emails. Your task is to create a short personalized product announcement emails. The new product that I want to announce is called Daya, so that is a perfume. Then the instructions are here. More instructions. Use the customer's first name in the greeting. But of course, I've just used one column to represent all the names, so it's going to use that. But if you've used like two names, it's also able to make a decision and first name. So AI is intelligent. So use the customer's first name in the greeting. Then mention their last purchased perfume to make the message personal. Announce that Daya has just arrived as a new collection. Keep the tone warm, professional, and exciting. The email must have a catchy subject line and a short body. Do not write filter text like insert link here. Just assume the business has a product link. So more instructions, the output that I expect. And in terms of JSON, it's here. Like my body subject is supposed to be, for example, Sarah. Next signature sent has arrived. The body is like, hi Sarah. Since you enjoyed our last purchase, Chanel, we think you'll love our brand new Daya collection. It's elegant, fresh, designed to match your style. Be among the first to discover it today. So that is my prompt. So I'm going to copy the whole of this prompt. I'll also leave the link to this document in the description of the video so that if you want to use the same prompt, you'll be able to use it. So I'll go back to N8N, the prompt. I'll just paste that prompt there. Then after doing that, I'll go to the tools. So I need to link my Google Sheet. So I'll just search Google Sheet here and see it's mentioned. So I'll click on it. And because I want to show you how to create the credential. So if your account displays like, click on this. Just a minute. Your account can be personal or it can be a company. So personal accounts, linking them to N8N, it's very easy to link the Google APIs or Google Sheets to it. You just sign in with Google and you'll be able to go. But for this case, it's a bit complicated. And I'll show you how to do that. So just coming back to this and click on the three dots, open it. Then click on create new credential. See that it's recommending that I use the Auth2. Then it's providing me with the Auth redirect URL. Then I'll need to key in the client ID and the client secret that I get from the Google credentials or Google API. So I'll go to the browser, and within the browser that is managing my Gmail account that I want to be sending the emails, I'll search for console.google or .cloud.google.com. That is the Google console URL. Then I'll click on Google Cloud Console. So it takes me to this section here. And it shows me the active project at the top left, which is AI agent. I want to show you how to create a project, because if you're doing this for the first time, you'll not find it indicated there. So you'll just click on this at the top left. Then the window that pops up, click on new project. You should be able to give a name here. I'll call it agent 1. Then I'll click on create. So it's creating your project. It's created. So after creating the project, come back to this button, the top left, and click on Agent 1, the project that you've just created. So after selecting your project, you'll need to create credentials. So come to this top search bar and type credential. There'll be a suggestion, the top results. So credentials, the first one here. So click on that. When you go back to N8N dashboard, there is a documentation here. You can open that and read through so that you get a deeper understanding on how to get the Google credentials and connect them to your N8N workflows. So just go back and create my first credential. So I'll click on create credentials. And the credential that I want to create is known as the auth client ID. So when I click on that, it's probably going to ask me to create the auth consent screen. So you can see that. So to do this, I'll just click on this button on the left, configure consent screen. So I'll click on that. Then get started. We are only going to do this once. So when we are connecting the Gmail, it's not going to be this complicated. So the name, I'll just call it Agent 1, or you can give it any name. Just decided to keep it consistent. Then the support email, use the Gmail account that is managing this. I'm just going to use Technology World Media Network.com. That is the Gmail account that is managing this console. Then I'll click on next. Then I'll just check on the external audience. Then next. The contact email, I'll use the same. So I'll just come here and get my email account. So this. Then paste it here, which is Technology World Media Network@gmail.com. Then on next, then agree, continue, then finish. After that, I'll click on audience. Then within the audience, I'll add a test user, and the test user is going to be my same email. I'll click on save and click on save again. So after doing that, I'll come back to the search bar and search for credentials. Then get credential, select auth client ID, select the app type. Application type should be web application. Then the redirect URL, come back to N8N, get the redirect URL. So I'll copy this. Then go back to this Google Console dashboard, add the redirect URI. So I'll just paste that there and create. So when you create, it's going to supply you with the client ID and the client secret. This is very sensitive information that you will not want to share in public or display publicly. But for my case, it's going to be okay because I'll delete my credentials after recording the video, so it's not going to pose any security issues. So I'll copy the client ID, come back to N8N. What's that? So within the client ID, I'll paste what I've copied. Then I'll do the same for the client secret. I'll copy the secret, come to N8N and paste the secret. And then I'll click on save. After clicking on save, I'll go back to the console and just click on OK. And your credential will be listed here as a web client 1. Then I'll go back to N8N and sign in with Google. So I'll click on that. Then I'll need to use the account that I have just, the Gmail account that I have listed in the console, or the one that is managing the console, is Technology Hub. So let me get that account. make sure you use the correct account. So I'll copy it. Then come back to N810. Add another account because these are different. So I'll click on this and paste my Gmail account there, which is also going to ask me for the login. So I'll just do the login. So I'll click on next. This is going to ask me to confirm using my phone. So I've just done that. It's going to detect here. Then I'll click on continue. Just select everything and continue. You see that the connection was successful. So after doing this, I'll just click on the blank space. Then now to supply the data now to the Google Sheet, I need this to be done by the AI. So I'll click on this section here so that the AI is able to get the document. No, I need the document to be, yeah, the AI will be able to get the document because we've already listed the Google Sheet. Then, just a minute. So credential is the one that you've just created. The tool description, we need it to be automatic because the AI is going to do that. Operation is getting all the data, which is getting the rows. Then the document, for this case, we are going to search, to get the document manually. It's not the AI that is going to do that. We need to specify our document. So kill this. And a minute. Fixed. So you get the document from the list. So in the document, choose from the list, then on that. Google Drive has not been used in the project before. Okay. So there's another thing that you need to do within the console so that Google will allow N810 to use your account. So that is the Google Drive API. So search for Google Drive. Search for Google Drive API, this one, and enable it. So just enable that. It's going to take a few seconds. And it's enabled. The other one is Gmail. Search for Gmail because later it's going to ask us to do that. So Gmail API, select that and also enable it. Apart from Gmail API, you also need, let's search if Google Sheets are here. So Google Sheets API, so click on that and enable the Google Sheet API. So all our APIs are enabled. If you go back to the N810 and click on the document from the list, it should supply the list of the Google Sheets that you have. AI agent data source. So let me just show you that sheet I had created. So it's here. So I'll just click on type of the document here. It's the sheets. And you can say I only have one sheet here, agent data source. So my sheet has a column, name column, email column, and the last purchase. So that's the name of my Google Sheet. So if I go back to N8N, I'll choose it. Then it has only one sheet. So it's this one. So I'll also choose that. And yeah, that is going to fetch the data. We can even execute this and even test it. See, my data is printed here, 2 items in JSON format, in table format it's this way, and in schema format it's going to be this way. But we don't need this because the AI will now take this data and do everything for us. So we have added one tool. The other tool that we need now is the action tool, which is Gmail. So the Gmail tool, click on it, and what we want is to send, of course. So this is where we want the AI to automate the activities. AI is going to send it to the Gmail account that we've listed. And the subject is also going to be generated by AI. So you'll click on that. And the message is also going to be generated by AI. Now, we need actually to create a credential. I need to show you this so that we don't struggle, because I already have these credentials here, but I just need to show you. So click on create new credential. Then you have the fallback URL. Of course, if you take this to the project that you have in the console, which is this one here, and search for credentials, you'll be able to find your credential listed there. So you see the credential is listed here. So if I click on this credential and try to add the redirect URL, it will tell us that it is duplicate, so we don't need to add it again. So the only thing that we need here is the client ID. We just copy the client ID, then go back to the dashboard and paste it here. Then I'll also copy the client secret, which is hidden here, but you can use this icon copy. Then just paste it here. Then I'll save this first. After saving, I'll sign in with Google. Then my email is already listed here, so we did it the first time we connected the Google Sheet. So I'll click on continue. Then I'll select everything, all the actions for now. Then I'll scroll down and click on continue. And you can see that there is a successful connection with the Google, the Gmail. So I'll just now close this and go back. And you see that our account number 3 is now selected. And we have allowed the AI to fill in the to, or the receiver of the email, the subject, and the body or the message. So after doing that, right now, if I check my Google Sheet, which is this one here, you can see that I have these email addresses that I expect to receive my messages. So I'll just come back to agent, which is now here, and just execute setup, because it has added a chat here. We don't want to chat. We can even remove it, that, and delete it. Then we can just have a manual trigger here. So when we add the manual trigger, we're just going to link it to our agent like that. I can even just zoom everything. And at the moment I click on execute, see the magic happening. So the brain is working. It has gone to fetch the data. It has gone back to the brain. Still working, generating the messages and getting all the information. Then it has gone to the Gmail and sent the message. You can see there are 2 of them. messages, and the workflow executed successfully. So I'll just check my Gmail addresses and see if I have personalized data. So I expect my name, Godric, to be mentioned in this Gmail account. And for the other Gmail account, I expect Aluku to be mentioned. But of course, you can use any email provider. Yeah, it doesn't mean that all your customers need to have Gmail accounts now. So the first Gmail account is within this browser. I'll just open Gmail. And I've sent a lot of messages here from another Gmail address, so it may be a problem to receive because Gmail sometimes controls the amount of messages you can send. It may just consider you as misusing or spamming the mail account. But I'll go to the other Gmail that has received very few emails. So I'm going to use that is my another mail account. So if I click on that, see that there is a message from Tech World Media, Technology Hub or Tech World Media. And this is my message. You see that the subject is here. Luku, something extraordinary has arrived for you. And he's saying that, hi, Luku, following your wonderful experience with Gucci, we are thrilled to introduce our latest masterpiece, the Daya collection. This is a sophisticated new fragrance. It's crafted to complement your designing taste. Be the first to experience at this exceptional arrival. Best perfume shop. So that is an example for message. We can even go ahead and just add another user here. Let's call this, let's use 2 words and let's see what the AI is going to do to the names. So just going to call this, okay, let me just use code again. And for the email, I have another email for Proton. So whatever I look at Proton, me, that is my other email address. Last purchase, I'm just going to use Chi. Then I'll save this. So after saving these, I'll just also open my Proton account, which is proton.me. And I'll sign into Gmail, for my email address, not Gmail. So far, you can see that there's nothing from. So I'll just clear my inbox. Then I'll go back and just run my workflow again, second time. So execute. Say it starts reasoning. Then it goes to the data, goes back and makes the decisions now. So let's give it a few seconds to do that. See, it has sent the messages. Now confirms that the messages have been sent. So it's going to give us that confirmation here. Then if I open my Proton, I'll just refresh the inbox just to be sure that mail has arrived. I hope I used the correct mail address in the Proton. Forever look Proton. Just check that in the sheets. Forever. No, I used the wrong one. There's a spelling error. So it's supposed to be. save it. I even have Yahoo, but I'll just this 3. So forever Luku at proton.me, the correct. So I'll need to rerun it again. Just for testing purpose. So it's reasoning to the Google Sheets, fetches data, and the next decision, which is now sending the messages via this Gmail account. 3 items, you can see that. And we are just waiting for the confirmation. And the workflow executed successfully. So if I come back to Proton this time round, it should work. See, we have a message from TechWorld, the network. See, this is the message. So subject is here, and all the messages there. So this is your simple AI agent, and you can already see that it's powerful. So in case you have a big list of customers and you want to escape from the Google like constraints, then you can as well use an SMTP server. Maybe you have your own email server or an email that can send a lot of messages. Then you can connect it here. It's possible because N8N allows you to use a lot of tools. So if you search for SMTP, consider as a send emails here. There's even Postmark, a lot of tools that you can use. So the video is getting quite long. I'll stop here for now. Thank you for taking your time to watch the video. As you have any questions, don't hesitate to put it in the comment section.